Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This time I will review world-class luxury cars. And for this time our review will fall on the Volkswagen VW Scirocco car. Before continuing, don't forget to like, comments and subscribe. Maybe for some people the name Volkswagen VW Scirocco sounds quite foreign, but for lovers of coupes or two doors, especially VW fans, the name Scirocco is certainly very familiar. This hatchback car with a capacity of 4 passengers can be said in the next few years will be a target car. Yes, because the Scirocco is no longer officially sold by VW Indonesia. In Indonesia, the VW Scirocco is offered in 2 engine options, 1400 cc's, 4-cylinder, turbo, and 2000 cc's, 4-cylinder, turbocharged. In addition to the engine, the roof option also consists of 2 different variants, standard version and a panoramic glass roof. Although the Scirocco has a sporty and contemporary look, it is actually very suitable to be used as a daily car. VW Scirocco was first launched in 1974. This model was deliberately made as a replacement for the aging Carmen Ghia, carrying the concept of a coupe car and referred to as the T53 model by VW employees. The platform is taken from the VW Golf. Only every part of the car is redesigned. The second generation VW Scirocco was launched in 1981 and was on display at the Geneva Motor Show. By design, the shape is not too different from the MK1. It's just that the lines are made smoother than the first generation. The headlights now use a box model, with a total of 4 pieces. To the layman, this second generation looks similar to the Ford Laser-T X3. The VW Scirocco, which is officially sold in Indonesia, is the 3rd generation model which was launched in its world debut in 2006 at the Portuguese factory. Although it was launched in 2006, its sales only started in 2008 in the country. Using the body code 1K8, the VW Scirocco was born by adopting the same platform from the 5th generation VW Golf. The designs offered were really cool at the time. This design assessment is proven because of its achievement as Car of the Year from Top Gear magazine 2008 ago. In Indonesia, the population itself is arguably not too much, but it's also not difficult to find this car on weekends. This car has a length of 4,158 millimeters, a width of 1,799 millimeters, and a height of 1,482 millimeters. Therefore, as a hot hatch or a hatchback with a wild engine, this car is considered to have a size that is quite friendly with the traffic density typical of big cities, if you look at the position of this car. VW is indeed targeting young consumers who like speed, are active, and of course sporty. Scirocco combines elements of hot hatch and coupe in one version. For some people, the Scirocco is considered to have a sexy design with a rear shape that appears quite wide. As explained above, the Scirocco comes in 2 engine versions. The first engine uses a capacity of 1400 cc's, 4-cylinder, turbocharged 158 horsepower with a maximum torque of 240 Nm, while the second engine uses a capacity of 2000 cc's, 4 cylinders, turbocharged 262 horsepower and 350 Nm of torque. Transmission options also consist of 2 options, namely a 6-speed manual and a 7-speed automatic with DSG. However, the majority of the versions that enter Indonesia use automatic transmissions. Although the engine is small, the resulting performance cannot be underestimated. This 2-door car can accelerate from 0 to 100 km/h in just 6-8 seconds, while the maximum speed that can be achieved by this car is able to reach 220 to 40 km/h. This car has excellent safety features. It is equipped with ABS disc brakes, electronic brake distribution, hydraulic brake assist, ventilated discs, front and side airbags, and 3-point seat belts at the front and rear. When talking about advantages, the first thing to mention is the anti-mainstream VW Scirocco design. For those of you who like cars that are rarely seen on the road, this VW Scirocco will be very suitable, especially those who like hatchback models, even when passing on the road. This car is able to make other motorists broken their necks arca. Keep watching until this car passes. The second advantage that you definitely know is the engine. The VW Scirocco engine is not a slow engine. The factory default engine can still be optimized again by making some modifications. For lovers of fast car modifications, this is good news, because it's not difficult to boost the Scirocco's power to be much more savage than the standard. The third advantage is the two-door model. It is undeniable in Indonesia. Cars with a small number of doors will usually be more sought after if they are no longer officially produced or sold. Just look at the short wheelbase version of the G-Class or a sedan with two doors. Usually this model will have a better selling price than the four-door version. It's not over yet. Another advantage of this car is the handling is pretty good. I've felt this car to test high speed while maneuvering on the highway. As a result, the VW Scirocco's handling is really accurate, following the direction of the steering wheel. Not only that, the car also feels more attached to the asphalt at high speeds. The more we speed, the more this car will stick to the asphalt. Another thing that is the advantage of this Scirocco, of course, is the factor of security and safety features. As mentioned above, this car is so safe that it won 5 stars for the Euro Cup test. So you will feel very safe when you drive this car compared to other coupes or hatchbacks. The features of this car are also quite abundant, because the Scirocco has paddle shifts, cruise control, panoramic sunroof certain types, semi-bucket seats, semi-racing exhaust, sporty steering wheel, and of course, the build quality is amazingly good. Components in the interior can be said to use top quality. In fact, I don't think this car has poor quality materials in the cabin. Almost everything is made using really good quality. So, hopefully our review will be useful, and continue to support this channel by liking, comments and subscribing. And see you in the next video.